Hey everyone, Josh here, House Guitars, and I'm continuing the Building a House Guitars video series. And I've got the back here for the LG model that I've been working on once again. And it's time to carve the braces. And before I demonstrate the carving, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the theory, some theory when it comes to back bracing. If you look inside an acoustic guitar, you'll notice a variety of different shapes and sizes for back braces. Some guitars have very wide, kind of flat braces, especially in the lower bout, and these braces may be straight across and then just taper down right at the end to be let into the liners. You know, in general, you'll see the ladder braces, which is this style of bracing where the brace just goes straight across, but there's a number of luthiers especially that are experimenting with very elaborate designs when it comes to back bracing. And the way I brace a back is generally in the ladder style. Typically I have 4 back braces, but because this is my LG model, again the little guitar, it is so much smaller that I can get away with 3 braces and have it essentially reinforce the same amount as 4 braces would on a larger body. And my braces are not overly wide. They vary between 8 millimeters and 7 millimeters in width. And you'll see when I carve them, instead of just leaving the braces flat, I have the high point in the center, and then I just gradually taper it down to the edge, and I'll also take a little meat off of either side, not bring it to a pure point, but a little bit off each side of the brace as well. And carving the brace in the shape you're going to see here is something I learned from Sergey de Jong when I took my original guitar building course a number of years ago now. And the way that he explained it was that when you have a straight brace and then you just scoop the end of the brace down very abruptly, then that creates a weak spot in the brace, and that's where the stress is going to be. That's where it's more likely to break. You know, if the guitar gets knocked or it's allowed to dry out and stuff shrinks, it's going to be the weak point right in there. So that's where it's going to fail, and I can attest to that just in the repair work I do, that it's often going to be right at the end if there's an issue with the back bracing, especially that you're going to see something here. So by using a gradual taper, he just explained that there's no one weak point along the brace. It's just it distributes that stress evenly. One other thing about the thickness of the brace, like I said, some manufacturers use a very thick back brace, but my use of what is thinner back braces, especially compared to some other builders, comes from, I guess, the overall philosophy I have of building my instruments, that I want to build a light and responsive instrument. And one of the ways I believe for me I achieve that is simply not leaving any extra weight on the instrument where it's not needed. And so whereas some, especially large production manufacturers, may leave braces heavier than they need to be just to ensure that the guitar will not come back with warranty issues, I don't want to leave that extra weight. I know there's a certain amount of strength that's needed to support the stresses of the instrument, but there's no point in leaving extra wood on there beyond what's needed to hold the instrument together. So I have been carving my braces like this and using braces essentially the same size since I started, which is close to 13 years ago now. And never had any failures of any kind with this style of back bracing. They've held together very well, and I'm fortunate to get to see some of my early instruments fairly regularly as they're owned by local clients. So I'm just going to go ahead now and stop talking, and you'll just see a sped up version of carving the back braces, and then I'll close off with a few more comments at the end. Okay, so there you have the rough carving of the back braces. As I said, I'll try and hold it here so you can see the gradual slope. See from this angle, they're tapered up a little bit. And I may go back and still tweak the tapers on a few of these ones. And there's a few more things that need to be done. There's some glue that needs to be cleaned up, and there's some final sanding and shaping. I round the edges over a bit with sandpaper, but I usually stop at this point, and then this is where the back is ready to be fitted onto the rim. So I do what's necessary to fit the braces into the liners, and then once I'm sure that I have a good fit there with the brace into the liner, then I go back and blend in everything and clean it up real nice before it gets glued onto the rim. So I should have the video of the rim or the back being glued on the rim up within a day or two of this video being posted. And if you want to see the rest of the series, just visit my YouTube channel and you can go back and watch from the beginning. Again, this is an LG guitar being built for Paramount Guitars in Wisconsin, and you can visit their website, paramountguitars.com, for more information. And for more information about my guitars, or you can visit my website at houseguitars.com. Thanks for watching.